Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play UFO Aftershock. So let's see what's going to go on.
Well, our first encounter with the humans on Earth went pretty well, considering how surprised they probably were to see us. Offering us a permanent base in their territory is certainly more than we could have expected. We've already laid out the base perimeter. To take a look, select the base region on the Earth hologram and activate the detail view in the lower right corner. Our first priority for base structures is a factory that can produce weapons and equipment to support our ongoing missions. The equipment we brought with us won't last forever. We should also think about building labs to analyze equipment and information we acquire on our missions. To add buildings to the base, double-click the base detail view or click the base button. In order to start construction, we need to gather resources, specifically old Earth technology. The villagers we've met have agreed to share some of their material with us. We're keeping track of the human material units we have and how fast we are gaining or losing material in the top center of the screen, so that we always have an idea of how well we're progressing in this regard.
Yay, 4-4 breaking. Okay. Now that you control some territory on the surface, it's up to you to protect and maintain it. Collectively, your territory is known as the Commonwealth of Earth. The smallest unit of territory is called a province. Several provinces form a country. At the moment, you control 2 provinces in one country. Thin black lines separate the provinces of a single country. Thin blue lines separate the countries. The thick blue line is the border of the Commonwealth. There are 2 kinds of provinces, capitals and resources. Each country has a single capital province. You can construct bases in capital province. Resource provinces supply you with the raw materials required for research and manufacturing. When you click on a province, information regarding the province is displayed in the window along the right edge of the screen. So that's Prague, that gives us some resources. Okay, and this is Stuttgart. There are 3 kinds of alien materials: low-tech, high-tech and alien. Low-tech raw materials, represented by blue icons, are the most common of the 3. These are the remnants of the civilization that once flourished on Earth: scrap metal, spare parts for simple machinery and so on. Low-tech raw materials usually found in abandoned factories, industrial buildings or warehouses. High-tech raw materials, represented by red icons, are also of earthly origin, but they are more scarce. They are made up of some of the more advanced flotsam of old Earth. High-tech control systems, advanced computers and cutting-edge weapons. High-tech raw materials are commonly found in nuclear power plants and abandoned military bases. Ooh. Alien raw materials, represented by the green icons, are the rarest of the 3. Humans did not make them, they were created by the aliens that invaded Earth. The only places to find alien raw materials are abandoned alien bases and their wrecked spacecraft. You can monitor the amount of each resource type in our possession by checking a display in the center of the upper edge of the screen. The number before the slash shows how much that raw material you currently possess. The number in the square brackets tells you how quickly you are gaining or losing that raw material type. Each resource province can yield up to 2 types of resources. All resource provinces have permanent resources, round icons. These are mines that yield a regular flow of resources, usually 20 units per hour, unless production is increased by the presence of certain buildings. The other resource type is a stash, a special resource, diamond icon, that disappears from the map and is added to your resource pool the moment you take control of the province. If you haven't familiarised yourself with the production screens, now is a good time to do so. Click any of the buttons along the bottom edge of the screen to open the production screens and take a tour of your management facilities. Okay, go to the overview then. Your success is based on more than just proper mission selection and sound mission tactics. You must also manufacture equipment for your soldiers, research new technologies, and maintain good diplomatic relations with the various factions. There are 5 screens that provide interfaces for managing these tasks: bases, manufacture, research, overview, and diplomacy. Research and manufacturing tasks require buildings which are constructed on the bases screen. Select a base from the list on the left side of the screen to display that base in the main window. Each base has 3 to 5 building slots. Move your mouse over the base display to highlight the building slots. Okay. So. Building slots, okay. Fair enough. To construct a building, click a building slot on the base and then select a building on the list of available building types. There are 4 kinds of buildings: factories, laboratories, knowledge and defence. The filter buttons associated with the list allow you to display only the building types you want to view. As you research new floor plans, more buildings become available for construction. Okay. But all we have right now is a basic weapon factory. As you might expect, factories allow you to build equipment and weapons, and laboratories allow you to research and develop plans for new items. These builders rely on the global track network to coordinate their work. For example, when you research a new technology, all laboratories of the appropriate type join in the research effort for that item, assuming they are all connected to the track network. Same rule applies to factories. All factories of a like type connected to the network join in the production efforts. Okay. Assume that's what that is. Okay. On the other hand, knowledge and defence buildings only work locally. Their effects are confined to the base or country in which they are located. Knowledge buildings increase the knowledge level of the base, which increases the speed at which materials are mined. In addition, some buildings require a minimum knowledge level in order to be constructed. A higher knowledge level also increases the base resistance to enemy propaganda. Defence buildings train militia units that help defend the country if attacked. Okay. In addition to building construction, the bases window also shows the amount of material that is being mined in the country, the defence and knowledge levels of the base, and the base's location on the map. Okay, fair enough. The manufacture screen allows you to manage your factories. The list on the left displays a list of all factory types currently in operation in your bases and the total number of factories of each type. The centre portion of the screen shows a list of all items you can manufacture. For each item listed, there are 2 icons: the type of factory that manufactures the item and the item's production status on the right. When you select a factory on the manufacture screen, the factory's production queue is displayed, and the list of items available for manufacture is filtered to show only those items that can be manufactured in the selected factory. Selecting an item automatically selects the factory if available and displays information regarding the item in the upper right section of the screen. Also listed is the amount of material required to produce the item. To add the item to the production queue, click the direction to queued manufacturing. So you can only add an item to the production queue if you have the proper type of factory. Use the buttons below the queue box to move a selected item up and down the list to raise or lower its priority, or to order the quantity of the item that you want the factory to manufacture. Okay. When you add an item to the production queue, its material cost is immediately deducted from your resources. If you remove an item from the queue, the materials that would have been used to manufacture that item are returned to your resource pool. Okay. The research screen is similar to the manufacture screen. The list on the left displays the available laboratory types. We have the Laputa lab. Okay. Selecting a laboratory filters the technology list to display only those technologies that can be researched by the selected lab, and selecting a technology automatically selects the laboratory where it can be researched. Okay. There are 3 basic technology classifications: finished, available, or unavailable. In progress and queued are subsets of available. The classification is determined by the state of the technology's prerequisites. When you select a technology on the list, its prerequisites are displayed in the lower center of the screen. So we've got these. Okay, basic weapon lab, basic energy weapon lab, jet propulsion lab, Laputa library analysis, library floor plan, and a medical lab floor plan. Okay. 3 icons that appear in front of the prerequisite's name. Provide additional information about the prerequisite. The left-hand icon shows whether the prerequisite is an item or a technology. The middle icon indicates whether you currently possess the prerequisite. The right hand indicates whether the prerequisite is required or supporting. If a required prerequisite is not available, it is a technology that you have not yet researched or an item that you do not have. Technologies that have this prerequisite are available for research until you research or obtain the prerequisite. Supporting prerequisites merely speed up the research when available. You can begin research on an item if you don't have its supporting prerequisite, but the research will take longer. To add the selected technology to the research queue, click the button. Research does not require the expenditure of resources in and of itself, but your laboratories require an ongoing expenditure of resources for upgrade while research is in progress. The resource expenditure for a research project is therefore the cost of the laboratory upkeep for all labs of the type engaged in the research multiplied by the amount of time it takes to complete the research. More labs means faster overall research time but higher upkeep. Okay. The overview screen provides you with an overview summary of the various strategic elements on a single display. The main section shows a list of all the buildings in all your bases and statistics to show you whether or not each building is functioning and how long it will take each building to complete its current task. Okay. In the upper right corner there is a resource summary. The number of units of each material that you currently have, your current resource income from your bases, and the current upkeep cost for your tracks and bases. The next table shows the projected track upkeep cost if you were to add or subtract 1 or 2 tracks to the network. Okay, that's worth noting this then. The diplomacy screen provides an overview of your relationships with the various Earth factions with whom you have established contact. These factions are usually neutral with regard to one another, but your presence can tip the balance of power. Maintaining good relationships with the locals is essential for the well-being and growth of the Commonwealth. Okay. Your relationships with each faction can be either positive or negative. On the diplomacy screen, the bar graph next to each faction's name is green for those factions with whom relations are positive and red for those factions with whom relations are negative. There are 3 buttons next to each faction: send material, ask for material, and ask for people. If you're in need of resources, you can ask a friendly faction for help. To do so, click the Ask for Material button. It opens a window that lists available materials and allows you to select the materials you need. The amount of materials you receive as a result of your quest depends on how friendly you are with your faction. When you request materials from a faction, your diplomatic standing with that faction is reset to neutral. Okay. Sending material to a faction can improve your diplomatic relationship with that faction. To send materials to a faction, send material. And specify the amount and quantity of material you send from your reserves on the following screen. Factions generally prefer to receive material that are not associated with them. For example, cyborgs place a higher value on low-tech and alien materials than they do on high-tech materials. And we'll learn more about that later. Although you start off with a number of available soldiers, you are bound to lose some people in battle. The only way to enlist more soldiers is to recruit them from the factions on Earth. To recruit new soldiers, click the Ask for People button. This opens a list of people that you are willing to leave their home and join your cause. You can view each potential soldier statistics by clicking on them. Okay. Well, we do need someone, so we will do that. The Earth factions expect compensation in the form of material units for people that you recruit. The amount you pay for a soldier is based solely on the soldier's statistics. The current state of your diplomatic relations with the faction providing the recruits has no effect whatsoever on the cost. However, your diplomatic relations with the faction does affect the quality of the soldier's offers. So if you ask for people from a faction with whom you have poor relations, the soldier they offer will have very low statistics, and thus be rather ineffective, but at least they will be inexpensive. Okay, so that was a lot to process. Okay, but first, let's do this in order. Let's get some research. Well, we've got a base and we have a basic weapons factory. The basic weapon factory is a production building that allows us to manufacture a variety of conventional weapons, including rifles and machine guns. While this building is very affordable, it is the least advanced production facility available. Okay, so let's build it. And I am going to put it here. I think it's a good place to build it. Basic weapon factory. Got nothing to manufacture. Research basic weapon lab floor plan. Based on these plans, we can construct laboratories for the study of human weapons. Okay, that sounds good. Let's construct you. Okay. Let's research you. And diplomacy, we want to ask for people. Because we want to hire soldiers from the humans, because we have a spare slot. Okay, they offer us 2, so we can have Ron or Sophie. Well, Ron. Okay, Ron Mackenzie. Let's hire Ron. Can we hire Sophie? Yes, we can hire Sophie. So let's just hire Sophie. We will return, and we are done. Let's go back to the geosphere. And now we let time run. Okay, progress in the field of both battle and science allows us to research a brain man autopsy. Let's go to research. Let's check that out. We don't know how to do brain man autopsy yet. Okay, let's go back to the geosphere. More man autopsy. Well, we couldn't do the other autopsy, so we probably can't do that one. Flatter autopsy, okay. And Muckstar autopsy. Our scientists successfully researched basic weapon lab floor plan. Let's research this. Okay, so we've done that research. We can now do the ordnance factory floor plan. We now do the ordnance factory floor plan. There's a new plan down here. Based on these plans, we construct factories that can manufacture basic weapon ammunition and explosives. But we haven't got the basic weapon lab, so we're not going to bother. We are going to do... Let's... what else can we do? Energy weapon lab? Jet propulsion lab? No. Library floor plan? Increase the knowledge level of our bases? Medical lab floor plan. Study drugs and medical equipment. That's useful. So let's actually, I think we're going to do that. We're going to do a medical lab. Okay. Let's check our bases. Our basic weapon lab is almost done. Our basic weapon factory is almost done. But we've got our basic weapon lab, so let's build that next to it. Okay, doesn't require any knowledge, that's good, so let's build that. And we'll go back to the GS there. Okay, our progress in the field of both battle and science allows us to research Ordnance Factory Plan. Yep, we saw that, carry on. So actually we finished the construction of Stuttgart Basic Weapon Factory. Base management. Yes. So we've built that factory. We can build another one if we wanted, but we're already working on the basic weapon lab. Let's go to manufacture though. We can manufacture light armor and light helmets. Okay, well. Let's have a look at these. Light helmet provides a soldier with basic head protection. Although designed specifically for use with light armor, the helmet is compatible with medium armor as well. Basic weapon factories can manufacture light helmets. Okay. It's a basic type of protective body armor for our human soldiers. Its lightweight design does not encumber the soldier's movement or other actions in any way. It also provides 2 slots for armor add-ons. Additional technologies and factories are required for the production of armor add-ons. The disadvantage of light armor is that it provides only minimal protection from projectile weapons and almost no protection from energy weapons. Our basic weapon factories can manufacture light armor. No special training is required to use this item. Okay, so we want to build armor. Got one. Then we are going to build a helmet. Okay. Makes sense to build one of each item at least for research purposes. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Stuttgart successfully finished the construction of the basic weapon lab. So let's have a look at that one. Okay. So labs and factories. Let's go to research. Let's have a look. We're almost done on what we were looking at. Meanwhile, on the basic weapons, we can do, well, we can do blueprints, but we don't have. We need to get all those types of weapons. Okay. So that we can learn. Okay. We also need a detection device for that. Okay, before that, basic, but human basic weapons we can do. That will take 3 days and 5 hours. So we will research that. Okay. Let's go back to the GS there. Carry on. Okay, medical lab floor plan. Let's go to research. Laputa lab. With those done, let's Laputa library analysis. A huge amount of information is stored here. Analysis of this local library can provide us with valuable information about our past. Sounds good. We'll do that. Well, we'll go to the base. Let's have a look. Let's go to here. We're going to build a medical lab. Required knowledge level? None. Okay. Let's go. Soldier Betty was wounded, but now is fully healed again. Carry on. Stuttgart successfully finished the construction of medical lab. Base management. So let's have a look. What can we research with you? Medical lab. Advanced medkit blueprints. Blowpipe blueprints. brain man autopsy. Flat medikit blueprints. Mole man autopsy. Muckstar autopsy. Okay. Medikit blueprints. Can we then... No, we can't build that yet. Might need to get... We might need to develop medikit blueprints. Huh, we got some poison. Or we can do some autopsies. Huh. Well, let's get some medikits if we can. And then we'll do the autopsies in order, I think. For now, let's go back to the GS there.
Seems like word of our presence is spreading. Now everybody wants our help. We've just received an urgent message from the local leader of the group the human villagers called the Cyborgs. Despite the villagers' obvious dislike for the cyborg people, we should consider helping them. The more allies we have, the better off we will be in the long run.
Yes. New mission available. Centerpores. Okay, so that is here. Let's have a look. Yep, that's it. That marker there. Is that the marker? Let's go back. Yeah, okay. This province is infested by dangerous roving bands of mutants. The locals need our help to eradicate them. If we want to help, we must go in and eliminate the mutant threat. The objective of this mission is to locate and terminate the mutants in the area. Let's go in and equip a squad. Okay. In addition to standard weapons manufactured by your factories and found on the battlefield, you can create custom weapons from the available components. It's accomplished by equipping items to the weapons that have add-on slots. Okay. When the selected weapon has add-on slots, the compose button becomes active. Click compose to open the compose screen. On the compose screen, right-click a weapons add-on slot to see what add-ons, if any, from your stores can be attached to the slot. To attach an add-on, drag it onto the weapons add-on slot. After you have modified the weapon, you must enter a name for the new weapon configuration. default name appears at the bottom of the compose screen, but you can enter a new name if you so desire. Click the Set Name button to close the compose screen. The newly modified weapon now appears in your stores. Okay. Got our current weapons. Let's have a look. Who have we got to add? Ron. Your average close range, and you're not really good at anything. Whereas you're good at dodge. So yeah, you're good at weapons. Rifle wise, let's put you in. Pop your rifle. But we've got no ammo for it because we need to share the ammo out. Okay, but we've also got a Desert Eagle with lots of ammunition. And if we can compose, we found something. So, let's see, close range. Close range, well, let's give it to Better Ear as our close range specialist. So, Ron. Can now take that ammunition. Meanwhile, standard bullet used by all projectile weapons that change a 9mm ammunition. So that's 2 boxes of those ammunition and the option for another knife. Okay, that seems pretty good. Let's compose. Let's see what we've got to compose with. Well, got nothing we can add, but we can put muzzle thing, but we've got nothing to put in it, so we don't need to compose. But we got a Desert Eagle, which is pretty good. So, and we're going to leave Sophie here. Let's, well, there was a lot of speaking in this one. It's already past and we've only just starting. It's only really in a half hour and we're just about to start the mission. But never mind. Let's go. Let's launch. Okay. Where do we want to start? Well, not sure where they are, so I'm going to start over here. Let's embark and land. As we've got another building and the silos. So let's embark and land there.
The biologicals have probably told you all sorts of lies about us. Freaks, they call us. Abominations and monsters. But their vaunted purity does them no good. They live in constant fear of the true monsters the aliens created. I have little personal knowledge of the aliens. I was only a child when they came. But there's a belief among my kind that the alien beings attacked Earth because they wanted to knock out their competition while they could. The aliens created their biomass to make the planet uninhabitable. And they created transgenants to kill the humans. Then they left. Job well done. Or so they thought. We shall prove them wrong.
Okay, now you are familiar with the basic elements of the combat controls and displays, it's time to point out some advanced features and concepts. One of these concepts is facing. To select the direction you want the soldier to face after he/she completes the room, right-click the location to which you want the soldier to move, and then drag the mouse in the direction you want the soldier to face when he or she reaches the destination point. There are 3 available movement modes for your soldiers: crawl, walk and run, and 3 corresponding stances: prone, kneeling and standing. Use the 3 button in the command panel to change the soldier's stance. Stance determines the soldier's movement mode. For example, a soldier who is kneeling walks from one point to the other when ordered to move, and kneels again when he/she reaches his or her destination. Done that. With firing ranged weapons, there are 2 possible aiming shots, quick shot and aim shot. Aim shot results in the highest accuracy but limits the number of times the weapon can be fired in an attack. Quick shot mode allows the soldier to fire more times but reduces the soldier's accuracy. Aiming mode is unrelated to firing mode, single shot, burst shot and so on. Use the buttons in the lower section of the command panel to change the aiming mode used by the selected soldier or soldiers. Keep in mind that the new aiming mode only applies to the attacks planned after the mode is changed. To change the aiming mode of an attack that has already been planned, you must cancel the attack, change the aiming mode and then plan the attack again. By default, time pauses whenever a pause event occurs. Some pause events include no plan set, spotting an enemy, enemy attack and the completion of one or more planned actions. The soldier that triggers the pause is automatically selected, the camera centers on that soldier and a message appears in the event log. To modify the default pause behavior, open the option windows and select the Tactical Game tab. See the tooltips for each event, available by moving the mouse over the event name in the options window for more information. Two other tactical screen components with which you should be familiar are the log and the minimap. Log displays important information about events and attack resolution information. Click minimap to open an overall view of the mission area. Okay, so I think that's this one. This is the minimap screen, which shows you an overall tactical view of the mission area. Your soldiers appear as green icons on the map, and enemy units that you have spotted appear as red icons. Note that the minimap is for tactical viewing purposes only. You cannot issue orders on the minimap. You can rotate the minimap using the same controls you use to rotate the main tactical map. Okay, so we're here. So let's go. Zoom out. What have we got? Well, we've got three. We have 3 riflemen. We have a medic. And we have Betty, our close combat specialist. So, let's see who we got. Let's get Eric out. Look, where can we go? Well, we can walk round here. That goes over this but doesn't really go anywhere. We can go over here and get into here if we needed to. Or we can walk round. I'm thinking we split into 2 teams. We send Eric over here.
Right. Here we go.
With
Again?
Betty.
Yes, sir.
We send, and while we send Neil and David down here.
What now?
Okay, do we have to? I think we have to cancel Betty, yep.
Good to go.
We send Neil, well. We'll send Neil down. No? Who do we need?
Ready.
Ron? Do we need to? Yeah, we need to send Ron, don't we? Okay. We'll send Ron down here. With
What?
David.
What now?
Betty can go there.
Ready.
And we'll send Neil with them.
On my way.
So that's our plan. That's what we're going with. And we're not going to bother sneaking at this point. Okay. So, Eric.
What do you want me to do now? Here I go again.
Betty.
Moving out.
And there.
Done.
Okay, can't see much here. So I think we'll move you down there.
Done. What's next?
Well, you got trees. Okay. Looks like there might be around or in the building. So let's head to the building.
Well, I'm done.
See, close assault. Well, want you in there.
Good to go.
Meanwhile, Neil can go that way, because you can shoot down that.
I see one.
Okay, Eric.
That's not possible.
Okay.
Heading out. Right. Here we go. No can do. Heading out. That's not possible. Right. Here we go.
Okay, so you from there. What about you?
What? Like hell I will. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like hell I will. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like hell I will.
Ready. On my way.
Yeah, I'm going. Here I go again.
She was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I see him.
What do you want me to do now?
Ooh, okay.
Here I go again.
Come over here. Besides Ron.
Look out!
Okay. No. Yes, okay. You can. No.
What, do I have to get them all?
Yes, apparently.
Good to go. Kiss 'em goodbye. Orders, Commander?
Okay. How do I do that? Let me check that for a second. Key mapping. There's got to be a way to... Ooh. Quick save and quick load. I'll have to remember that. Okay, I'm guessing it's just a case of doing this then. That doesn't seem to have changed anything.
Yes, sir?
There's one.
Nope, okay. First off, snapshot.
Kiss him goodbye.
What now?
Okay, you need to get here. Still likely to hit him, okay.
Yeah, I'm going. Here I go again. Yeah, I see him. What, do I have to get them all?
Great. Here comes trouble.
Orders, Commander?
Okay, well you seem to work that time. I'm just not sure why. I'm guessing can only, when they're selected here, go into their equipment and change it. The rest is just looking at. Okay. Let's heal me. No, let's cancel that. We need to get a little bit further. Right now we need as many shots as we can. The others can't hit the others. Okay.
Heading out.
It's a bit too close. There. Okay.
Look out! Great. Here comes trouble. Look out!
Okay, they can shoot.
Targeting enemy.
What now? Yeah, I see him.
Ready.
My attack is screwed. Aborting.
Wow. Did you just kill him in one hit? Nice. Okay. Special icons are sometimes displayed over a soldier's portrait to indicate ongoing positive or negative effects. When a soldier is suffering from the effects of poison, a poison icon appears in his or her portrait. A soldier that is unconscious and bleeding has an icon on his or her portrait to indicate this. On the positive, soldier might be given a drug to temporarily enhance his or her abilities. An icon on the soldier's portrait indicates this. What's going on? You've been attacked. Burning. Okay. Did they just lob something?
Yeah, I'm going.
No, not you.
Good to go.
Can't see any flames, but just in case, you know, you probably just keep attacking him.
What?
Okay, you need to move forward. Okay, now Betty's burning.
Yes, sir?
Let's see, equipment.
I've got him. He's gone.
Okay, don't care, do it twice.
Good to go.
Ron died. Wow. Okay. This is a bit rough. Lost someone already. Burning is nothing to be sneezed at, is it?
She's gone. Okay.
Physician, heal thyself.
Where the hell did he go? Yeah, I'm going.
Ready, sir?
Yowza.
Sure.
Well, I'm done.
Son of a bitch, you killed him. Yes, sir.
These moral men are evil.
Kick ass.
Okay. Think we're gonna need some more soldiers.
Damn it. They got him. Attack what? I don't see nothing.
Okay, David.
Here I go again. Look out! Yeah, I see him. Great. Here comes trouble. Look out! Great. Here comes trouble. Like hell I will. What? Do I have to get them all?
Apparently you do, since you're the last man standing.
We do appreciate your help with that nuclear plant, friend. We'll find you some interesting things there for sure. And because you helped us, we shall share what we find. If you require land for your structures, feel free to build them close to our village. I believe that we can form a cooperative bond, your people and mine. Some of my people might even consent to join your forces. Their skills and abilities could be very valuable to you.
Okay, mission objective completed. Are we leaving now? Yes, we are leaving now. Enemies killed. 4 casualties. Yikes. Ron was our best shooter, but we got lots of stuff. And we recovered what we took with us, which is good. Okay. So. Not the best start. But never mind. Going to do that. I mean, it's we can recover. It's fine. It's not that bad. Anyway, this has been Vane doing Let's Play UFO Aftershock. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon, and until next time, goodbye.